can't do metal railings. Random. Oh, what's this? Shocking news. Since we started producing electricity, people have been getting shocked and sometimes even attaining serious injuries. We must insulate all the wires. What wires? Just dry your hands next time. Shock as punishment sounds like a great idea. Okay, this is Gen X. This is Gen Z. This is your Gen X, like, well, that'll learn you. And this is your, oh no, safety first. We must insulate everything. I think we'll take this because I actually want the loyalty and I don't mind losing a bit of junk metal. Running the whole wall in the station.
Sir, what do you think you're doing?
This is my station. Idiot. Right, there we go. All looks good in there. No puddles, no drugs. You've got Urcon, haven't you, Dave? Oh, jeez. That was close.
Ow.
You look back and slam on. Yeah, so imagine that in G-Ray Valley. Well, it's sugar? Start the engine. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Engine's turned off. Right, how do we start the engine? That's for parking brake. How do we turn the engine on again?
You see that shine? That's gold. Now go on, grab it before it washes away. Don't you forget about that second bucket, though. It might be holding even more gold.
It sure is easy, this, Grandpa. I'm surprised you're not retired by now. You know, dig up the top inch of ground and get like $200 worth of gold. Grandpa gets an 87% cut. Grandpa made us sign a contract. Takes 100 grand from us and says, oh, you don't remember us discussing this last night? Or I get 100 grand. Is it stuck because of this?
Captain, we have a major problem.
Group leaders are fighting. Group leaders got into a fight over which group contributes the most to our settlement. Oh, this is people all over. Oh, we're the most favourite group. No, we're the most favourite group. No, Captain likes us the best. No, he likes us the best. There we go. All will fall without unity. Side with the workers, side with the engineers, side with the sailors. You're all equally worthless. I like that option. Genuinely, I'd rather say that to them. Right, that's been built. That was a very disappointing explosion. It didn't sound good, it didn't look good, and it didn't really do anything. Oh, it kind of did. It kind of did.
Well, if it ain't old Jan's grandson, I'll tell you what.
What? Well. It seems he already knows who we are. Well, I'm going to sell all of it because we're getting top dollar for it.
Looking for mining gear? Head over to the Martello shop, other side of town. They got everything you could need. And hey, next time, bring me a whole bucket of nuggets.
I think it's waiting for me to look the other way and it's going to shut the door lock. Got it! Yes!
Surprised these trains haven't fallen apart yet.
Bye! Wait, what? Oh, come on. It won't leave with me on it. That's scumbaggery, that is.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Ow!
That wasn't me. Oh my god, look at the... I guess we're going to need more bins down here as well, aren't we? Good morning, happy Sunday. The phone's ringing again. I don't know why. I swear every time I load in, the phone rings.
If you're still there, please don't answer. I don't think I could survive.
You know, if somebody phoned me up and said that to me, I'd be like, get away, you creep. Come on, you know what?
JBowen20 has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 67 months of support.
Thank you, JBowen. Anyway, how are we all doing? You all have a good Saturday? Maximus, thank you for 38 months, by the way. And Popidopolis, thank you for 37. Chuck this in the storage. Right, we're going to make 4 humans. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to upload my save to that website. Ooh. More paint. What is this green glow in here? The heck?
Walex has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 53 months of support.
Hey, you Walex.
Craigasis has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 54 months of support.
I don't know. The amount of batteries I end up picking up. Is that what we're going to do? We're going to have a medium battery. Split that. I'm going to hold that. That way, I only pick up medium.
Trucker85_DK has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 21 months of support and said, Happy Summer Sunday, everyone. SQRL. Love F.
Thank you very much, Trucker. Thank you, Craigasis. How much CO2 have we got in here? 4,000. Well, that is a quiet machine. That is a very quiet machine. Well, hey, we're making carbon fiber. I feel like the audio's bugged on that. It's a hybrid. Mate, that's an EV. Right, 1 second. I need to... What's that website? Calculator. Here we go. I need to input my save file. Oh, where was it? My save file is in app data local. Actually, I better save it first. 1 sec. We gotta go upstairs to save it. If you load it into the website, it tells you what materials to use to make the human that you want to make, basically. We're in the wrong place. Right, back up. Slot 1. There we go. Do you know what? I mean, that's... Considering that's completely free, I'll take it. I mean, it's just CO2 that we were throwing away, and now it's made it into, Is it limited by water? No, it's not. CO2... Electric... Petrol... Petrol is looking a bit low. Next time we go to the oil refinery, I think I'm going to try and fill up on petrol as well as diesel. Because we use it for the gyro stuff. And having done all of our lovely testing on the gyro on Friday, I think we'll be using that a bit more because it's a lot more resilient than I gave it credit for. Shut that in here. Right, where's the save file? Update to local, voyage, saved, save games, random number, that one, parse file. There we go. It's parsing my save file. Import. Right, It was 4 very particular humans that we had to make. And I can't remember what they were. It's in here. This one. Assign the Habitat Care members.
Sam Blackshaw has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 104 months of support.
Thank you, Sam. I'm trying to remember where it shows you the composition of the Habitat Care members. I think it's on one of the Pico terminals or something. Where is the Pico terminal? I think there might be one in here. I can't remember where it shows you what makes up that particular committee. Is it in that room or that room? Let me try that room. Yikes, look at all the biomatter. What are they on? 87, 74, 84. I wish you could shut this door. Seems strange that you can't shut this door. Can anybody remember where you view the human composition? Oh, I know where it is. It's actually on the pods, isn't it? Oh, you remember. Are these old ones? Random. I think it's in here somewhere, isn't it? H for human. No, it's not.
Stimpy_Slammer has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 83 months of support and said, "Happy Sunday all. Sqrl HISQRL. Love."
Thank you, Stimpy. Thank you for 83 months. What's in this elevator? This one? Where are we going, up or down? I'm trying to remember, is it the Pico terminal that shows you this committee is formed of these 4? I can't remember the 4 humans that we need specifically. And I can't remember where to view it. It's not listed in here. It just says, form the Habitat Committee. No room above. Stairs and elevator. What, up here? There is no elevator in here, is there?
Dewey Squirrely Zanutter has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 104 months of support.
Are you delayed or something? Squirrel Zanutter, thank you for 104. If you're on YouTube, put your play speed on ×2 and it'll bring you up to date. Here we go. What's in this posh room? Aha, here we go. Open. Committees, there we go. That's where it was. Habitat Care, that's the 4. That's the 4 we need. Clicking the live button does a trick. No, it doesn't. No, it literally doesn't. Let me just double check there's nothing we can scan. Already scanned, it says. You see, Avalon? You see what I mean? You suddenly realise how far behind you are. Quite scary. That's the other thing. Yeah, what Tom's saying. If you right-click and click on Stats for Nerds, it shows you latency. Right, 1 second. Can I show this website? There we go. Right. That way you can at least see what I'm looking at. Yeah, right. So this thing, I've imported my save file. And then I think you scroll down here. And you need to find the humans. So we need a room supervisor, a health assistant, a teacher, and a lab technician. So if I search for lab. There we go. There's a lab technician. Tier 1. So if I say grow this human, presume that adds it to the list. And then I want a teacher. That's a tier 2. Grow this human. Health assistant. Click on that. Grow. And then room supervisor. Tier 1. Grow. Right. So having added those 4. It should have given us a list of... Maybe I should have done one at a time, actually. Maybe I should have done these one at a time. I've never used this thing before. Enter the quantities of memories and food you currently have in your inventory. I've done that. Calculator will automatically show the total available attributes and highlights. Clicking on your human card to see a breakdown of the required resources. Click grow to subtract them for your inventory and track what you've created. Yeah, okay. Clear all inputs. We do that again. Clear everything. Import.
Supercars008 has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 60 months of support.
Thank you very much, Supercars. Parse save file. Import. Right, let's do that again. We'll do it from the top. So room supervisor. So we'll say room supervisor. This is what we need. We need a teddy bar, the art of war, high fat. Need 2 high fats and 1 ultimate genesis. I think that's all it needs. So let's try it on that one. We'll go and get that stuff, stick it in the pod and see what happens. I need to bring all those memories back here because we have a lot of stuff here. And let's fill this box up. Yeah, we need to bring all the food and all the memories back here. I'm in the wrong lift. This isn't what we want. I wish they'd give you a compass. If they gave me a compass, I could remember, like, oh, exits west or whatever it is. We're going here. Nothing. Right, let's grab all these memories first. That's a cartridge, I don't need that. That's Deli Thompson's Decathlon. In there. Probably going to need this as well, I think. Right, then we need all the food we've grown, which is like all of this lot. Well, technically that's not the food, is it? That's the fats and stuff. We're putting this one. Okay, we'll grab that. Oh my god, I'm heavy. Right, it's going to be 2 runs. Actually, what can we carry at the same time? %encumbered. 99. Okay, that's not too bad. Can I lift the 2 boxes of the cargo up to the top be faster? Not really, because the top... We'd still have to bring it down even if we took it to the top. I'm going to put it on the forklift and forklift it to the ramp, is the plan. Because of you, my dad also bought a Bamboo Lab 3D printer. I mean, you know, it's fine, no Roots. This is what men do. They buy stuff they really want and then blame it on somebody else. It's fine. I don't mind being blamed. It makes your dad feel better. It's absolutely fine. Can we do 2? Right, okay. Oh, you scumbag. Why? They literally put that there just to cause you issues. He's not pointing fingers. Well, you know, all I'll say is if I get the blame for his purchase, then if he really enjoys it, I get the reward. Yeah, because, you know, I'm sure you'll come back and tell me what a wonderful purchase it was. Oh, jeez. Okay, look, let's do this next bit by hand.
Brieft has resubscribed with a Tier 3 Twitch subscription and 143 months of support.
Thank you very much, Bria. Now, memory's out of this one.
Phospholipido just took out a Prime Twitch subscription. Welcome to the Nut House.
Phospho, thank you for subbing with Prime. Welcome. Well, I hope we've got enough boxes here now. Okay. Oop, oh boy. I think the answer to that is no, we don't. More boxes needed. Wrong machine. Wrong machine. Grinder. There he is. Right, while it's doing that, we'll go and get the other box. I wish you could build a container and like literally just go copy that, paste with any item in the game, just like the standard eyedropper, and when you do it, it would copy over the color, the label, instead of having to like press B, find the item you want, click on it, click build, and then when it is built, you've got to wait for it to be built. Then when it is built, you've then got to color it. It's like an extra step we don't need. It's too easy. A lot of games have the ability to look at something and just say, give me one of them. You know, it's usually the Q key, isn't it? And it's incredibly handy. What did I call this box? Nutrients. I don't think it'd be that hard for the devs to do either. Just a quality of life upgrade. But a really significant one. Right, lovely. And then exactly... no. Okay. Resticking boxes back to the wall would be great. I'm gonna blow your mind now, Stockman. They actually added that. Look at a box. This never used to be in the game. This never used to be in the game. Look at a box, press F. Place. That was added not very long ago. Because I agree with you, before then, the only way to do that was to disassemble the box and then build it on the wall. It was just absolutely crazy. Right, okay, so let's see if we can do this. Humans. Hang on, we've got a backpack. I can't remember how we do this. How do we add the things we want? We've got to add it in our backpack. Lazarus rack. What's a Lazarus rack? Right, according to the browser, I need a teddy bear and the art of war. Let's find that. Teddy bear and the art of war. Okay, that's that bit. And then we need 2 high fat and 1 ultimate genesis. Which will be in here. There's a high fat. And an ultimate genesis. Okay. Not enough attribute. Okay, so what have I misread about this? It says a room supervisor needs a teddy bear, the art of war. Or is it basically saying there's a list of things that I don't have? No, that can't be right. So I've put them in my backpack. Teddy bear and art of war. I put these... Oh, it needs 2 high fat. Hang on. That's one difference. Okay, so I've now got 2 high fat. There's nothing else. 2 high fat, 1 ultimate genesis, teddy bear and the art of war. And that should give us these stats here. But it says life expectancy and height and weight not met. You need to click them to add them to the rack. That's a rack. Oh, okay. That's a bit better. Growth prediction. Room supervisor. Well, it says that's going to do it. But then it says... Oh, yeah, okay. That's 100% room supervisor. So we just begin that now, I guess. .3D printing a room supervisor. Okay, next on the list was a health assistant. So if we go back to the browser and then say grow, so it takes that out of our inventory. And then we go for a health assistant, which is this one. We need love letters, a small human art, and a stopwatch. There's love letters. Small human art. And a stopwatch. What does a stopwatch look like? Have it? There we go. Please remove the fully developed pod. Nice. What else do we need for a health assistant? 6 high fat and 1 hyper evolution. That's 4 high fat. 6 high fat, 1 super evolution. It's a hyper. Okay, maybe it's in this box. maybe it isn't. The problem is, with importing the save, is I've got the item somewhere in the save. It doesn't mean to say that it's anywhere nearby. I haven't missed it, have I? Hyper evolution, was that it? Yes. Okay. So if we go to this pod. Health assistant, 100%. 3D print. Well, I like this. This website's quite useful. Imagine, it just takes all the guesswork out of it. Right, a teacher. We need a teacher now. To get a teacher, that's a tier 2. I need love letters, 2 plans, and 3 stopwatches. I don't think we have 3, do we? Yeah, we do. Which one was love letter? Love letter, 3 stopwatches, and 2 sets of plans. Is that plans? There we go. It's that one. The container has a search bar. Good point. We need 5 high fats. 1, 4. We don't have 5. Do we have 5? I don't see 5 high fat here. Let me go and grow one. Is it this machine that does it? High fat. Right, 5 high fat, and then I need a hyper evolution. This is quite difficult on this one. I need 2 ultimate... Wait, it thinks I've got another ultimate Genesis somewhere. I'd love to know where it thinks I've got this. And it says I've also got a nanite infusion, which is in blue, which is that one. So I just need another ultimate Genesis, I think. Thanks for the hitbox. Yeah, but it's taking that into account, Twister. Like, when I say grow this human on the website, it deducts that from my inventory. That's what it's supposed to do. Oh god, this takes a while. Let me add what I have. Oh god. Well, this ain't good. We got a power problem. What's all this no power thing? We got loads of battery power. We got loads of power here. Why is that struggling with power? Why are we getting like little brownouts? That's from your saved game info. You've deducted them after you saved it for the humans you just built. I have oodles of water. I have plenty of water and plenty of power, so why was this struggling for power? What was going on then? You struggle with the same. What, the power keeps dropping? I don't understand why that was happening. Like, I really don't understand why that was happening. I've got life support batteries here. Like, that's specifically designed to input only, that battery. You think it's a flow issue? Next time I'm building the humans, I'll put a battery and water tank by each. I have 2 batteries with an input only. That shouldn't connect to that. It should be like that. So that's the grid, if you like. And then the grid only flows into here. And then this should only go to the 4 life support pods, which it does. So they basically have their own twin batteries. There's no way we should have got a power drop then. No, the cable doesn't have any limit. I just don't understand what was happening then. Five seconds? You can only do 1 at a time. Why? What's the limiting factor? Manual holder. That's not right. What have I missed? 2 Ultimate Genesis, 1 998 Infusion, 1 Hyper Evolution. That's what I'm missing. Hyper Evolution. I must have another supply of things somewhere else. I must have, and the game's picking up on it, but I don't know where they are. The cables do have a limit. If you were making food at the same time, it was probably a throughput issue. No, you're wrong. I'll tell you why you're wrong. Because these 4 pods are geared just from these batteries. If that was taking power, it could never take it from this battery. So these batteries only have to deal with those 4 pods. So as long as that cable and these batteries can deliver power for 2 pods, water not power. So you're saying it's a throughput on the water? That's 72,000 litres. Okay, that's possible. In which case I need to put 2 water tanks here and have their own buffer. Exactly the same. Which I will do now. I'll make 2 water tanks. At least I would do if I had the stuff for it. Just hope we've got enough materials nearby. Which I don't think we do. Plastic. We are missing plastic. I love how they leave a gap at the back of this thing, you know, just in case you forget one day and just keep driving. I have a huge amount of plastic, if I'm honest. I flip between them, Cynic. If it was easier to just press a button to swap the lights, I'd probably do that. Or imagine this, Cynic. Imagine having a light that had both modes on it. A 360, change the mode, becomes an eclipse, focused. And then you could decide whether to just have light or whether to kill them. But that would be too convenient. A bit like copying and pasting stats on a box. That would be too easy. I'm gonna need water pipe now. Have I got any? No, I've got some. They're going to be temporarily knocked out. It's not too bad here, Prop. It's cooled down a bit. It's much more acceptable. Electric, fuel, gas, water. There we go. That's better. Nice little buffer. That should be input only on that. Yeah, 72,000 litres. So there's no limit on the electric cable, but there is a limit on the water pipe. But when you look at the pipe, it doesn't tell you. Does it tell you here? 72,000 litres per hour. Oh, 1 megawatt. There we go. Maximum 1 megawatt it can take. Which is quite a bit, but it does have a limit. Anyway, that's that crisis averted. What was it doing? Oh, yes. That doesn't give us what I was expecting. I was expecting a teacher. What are we missing here? Let's see. We've got 1 love letter. Check. We've got 2 plans. Check. We've got 3 stopwatch. Check. 5 high fat. 1 hyper evolution. 1 ultimate genesis. Sorry, no, 2 ultimate genesis. And 1 nanite infusion. Now, according to this browser, that should give us just check. I'm not being stupid here. Press H to select. Oh, I see. Do we have to pick the one we want? Teacher. Track. So that will force it onto teacher, yeah? So if I begin that now, he'll definitely grow a teacher. Does it tell you in here what you've got? Doesn't actually tell you what's in there, does it? You can't wrap your head around the mechanics of the game. What do you mean, prop? There you go, those tanks are nearly full. On the side... That's cool. 43 kilograms, 44 kilograms, life expectancy 79, 83. Look at the life expectancy, what the heck, man? 103? Room supervisor, there you go. 42-year life expectancy. Weight 26 kilograms. Wait, how old is this person? Health assistant. Mutation, cerebral hyperconnectivity. Life expectancy, 11 years. That's not great. That's not great at all. This person's going to live to 146 and the other one's going to live to 11. Imagine having a 140-year-old teacher. Man, they'd know some stuff. Like a walking encyclopedia. Right, grow this human. Next, the 4th and last one for the committee is a lab technician. So I need a lab. Technician. There we go. Cognitive cards and a stopwatch. Oh, do you know what? I swear we're out of stopwatches. I'm telling you now, we're out of stopwatches. Well, no, oh, it's a compass. I think we're out of... I'm sure we just used our last stopwatch. Thank God for that. Thing is, right, if you need to grow a human and you're missing like one memory, can you not manufacture it some way? Alright, cognitive cards. I've got them too. What else do we need? We need a whole bunch of stuff.
Moxie_87 has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 26 months of support, and said 1 hour earlier, I am late, SQRL love F.
You are, Moxie. Thank you for 26 months. Right, what was it? 1 neuro booster needed? No, I need 3 of these. Split that. 3 of them. You can try some other combo. Ah, okay. That's fair enough. Because you could easily get soft locked, couldn't you? Physique fuel we need. I could do with some physique fuel. 1 of them, 3 of them. Nanite infusion. Oh, that's a problem. We don't have any nanite infusion. Let's hope we can make one. These black ones here, the nanite nutrients, where do we get them from? Because we're going to need some more of them by the look of it. Muscle fortification. Enduro growth. Okay. Yeah, I played Mandalorian a while back, Moxie. Yeah, but which organic? That's the question. The black one feels like it only comes from a certain kind of bio-organism. Slivery gel-like substance. Okay, that's got to be those, the ones that don't like the light, you know, the black ones? Because you've got the bubble gum that comes at you, and then the other one is that one, which tends to hide away. So we're going to have to find some of that stuff. Dark blue liquid. I don't know if it's illegal. 7 seconds. Is there no button to add all of them? NEJ all. Teacher 26%. What am I missing? Cognitive card, stopwatch, enduro growth, muscle fortification, press H. Oh, is it still tracking? It was still tracking the old one, wasn't it? Lab technician. 100%. There we go, yeah, it's fine. Honestly, I love this game, but sometimes the UI is just a bit weird. A little bit weird and a little bit confusing. That water buffer's pretty, almost full. Right, as soon as this human has grown, I'll save it, and then we'll head off to the rocket. It said a UI update soon, but that could mean anything. Yeah. I really hope when they overhaul the UI, they also give us some quality of life stuff. It'll make a big difference to the game. Will you bring a human to the shark base first? No. I'm gonna form the committee and then we'll come back and form another human. What is the cheapest human that we can produce, I wonder? Remind me, when I take this human pod out of here, it doesn't have a timer on it, does it? Like the seed. I can just take my time with this, can't I? Room supervisor. Because we'll have to go and get another seed to grow another human. That finished. Yep. Health assistant. Teacher and lab technician. That should be our 4 committee members. Only for seeds and when the seed is in the tube, not yet in the human incubator. Yeah. I mean, I know why they do that. That's to stop you from hoarding seeds, isn't it? It sounds like there's a storm outside. For a change. Another setting that needs some adjusting. Storm frequency. Where's all the little scumbags gone? Move that forward. Hey, Mickey. Okay. I don't know. Two gyro trips will do what, sorry? Yog. What you mean? As in, fly the Lazarus pods over? Okay, I think we're ready to leave. Much easier to fly to the shark tanks. The pod is lost anyway. Right, where are we going? Now the only question is, do we grab some fuel first while we're halfway up the map? I could fill up on oil. Why is this anyway? Scumbags have turned up. Little departure people turned up to wave us goodbye. Thanks for coming, see you later. When you do mooring on the latest patch, they fix the boat not going to weird angles. I've not seen it do it yet. Apparently, occasionally it might do it, but I've not had it yet. It's petrol and oil I'm after, Mustafa. Specifically oil. They are wind turbines, yeah. We got 4 big wind turbines and a bunch of solar panels. They keep the batteries topped up. I do want to know what this is here. This little chemical lab symbol. Shark, shark. Create a hybrid boat. It is a hybrid boat, yeah, because it has an electric motors. It has electric motor here, and it has petrol engine over here. So I can turn the diesel off. Sorry, diesel engine, not petrol. I can turn the diesel off here and just go fully electric. Did you do the shark pens? I did do the shark pens apart from taking a human back there. I've just got to take one more human back there. Yeah, if you look at the speed, if you look at our speed right now, we're doing 43 kilometers per hour. If we knock out the diesel engine and just go full EV, you'll see the speed come back. It might be, Jeffrey, yeah. So you go, what's that, about half speed-ish? So we're doing 22 kilometers per hour. If we go diesel and no electric, then we get what? 31, 32? If you use both of them, we get high speed. You reckon the electric motor or boosters needs a repair? Let's have a look. So 99.99% on the electric. And 99.997 on the diesel. So they don't need repairing. What is this place? $300 Okay, I can't dive 300 meters. That's not going to happen. Looking at different ways to do biodiesel in the Great Lakes a few years ago, they were looking at using algae and somehow harnessing and refining that into biodiesel. I don't think the weight of the boat necessarily matters, Alan. So hard to see a mooring point from here. Oh, I can see military things. See scumbags up there. What the heck was that? Wait, that's like at least 3 defense things here. They're coming down at this end, I think.
This place. It looks familiar. I shouldn't remember them, but something in me does. Can we go there? Please?
So it's to specify the habitat nodes to uncover what was left for you. Okay, apparently this has just given rise to a new mission. Can we go there, please? Yes. We're already going there.
One Gamercore has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 78 months of support.
Gamercore, thank you for 78. Okay, we're going to start at this end and work our way up. I can see at least 3 defense drones. So we'll get some EMPs. Can we get a souvenir as well? I don't really want to use this big EMP. Maybe that one? Well, they're quite cheap to make, aren't they? Just give me 5. I know they're quite heavy. Well, the drone is restricted by how far away it will fly from you, which doesn't feel a great deal. Like 80 meters, maybe? We need to grind down some metal. That's another thing I hope they change when they do the UI update. Is making it easier to get what you want. Like saying build 5, just that means build 5. That means build all the intermediate products and then build me 5 of them. Not queue a build of 5 items and then sit there because you don't have the intermediates. If Factorio did that, you don't install the game. The maximum underwater depth is based on your enhancers. I have pressure. Maximum depth plus 100 meters. So whatever the basic depth is, which I can't remember, 50 meters maybe? Plus 100. That's 4, that'll do. Yeah, that's the other stupid thing about it, legal. Right, I think we'll grind all this lot on the way back. We'll go and deal with the problems first. Have a nice day. Oh, bubblegum. Oh, they're the things I needed. They don't like light, but you do this and they go and hide in the corner. Bio dark, that's it. What I want to know is, why can't you grind the containers down? Like these things. Ooh, not that. Grind down a petrol tank, I don't think so. Morning, fuck sound. Put that down there. Why would you destroy a reel-to-reel tape player? Because it has, like, valuable electronics in it. No, I don't want to do that. I want to get that. Thank you. Yeah, the petrol grinder is... The petrol grinder is nice, but it burns through petrol and it's very heavy. Like, I think it's like 20 kilograms or something. And for the sake of not a long... Like, it doesn't take that long to grind stuff down, does it? Like, the petrol one's definitely quicker. But you very quickly become encumbered. Wait, are we taking a photo of that? Yeah, apparently. So I just find it easier to carry this thing round.
Sensei Johnny Law has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 51 months of support.
Thank you very much. 51 month support, Sensei. You know what would be cool is if it let you fly the gyrocopter and drop grenades at the same time, which I don't think it lets you do. But if you could like fly over the top of those military drones and just drop grenades on them, that'd be hilarious. Better go and get a box for this lot.
She used to stand here, watching the horizon.
I chose this place for her, so she'd know the world could still do something beautiful without being asked.
Very sentimental, isn't it? Skimming. This place has a lot of scrap. Well, it's my intention to get it. I need scrap right now. To create some of this biomass. How much green stuff have we got? Let me try putting the green stuff in here. Large setting. I want to see what 3 lots of 50 does in here. Oh no, they sometimes do different things, don't they? I was going to say, I thought they'd all come out the same, but they don't always do that. Oops. Red ones, let's try them. That must have been from the previous run. It just kind of ejects it and then chucks out the main event. Come back. Where's the ladder gone? I'm not sure how you're supposed to get a box like this up a ladder. Apparently it's beyond the game for you to hold the box with one hand and climb with the other. It shouldn't be that hard. Ooh. Oh, the bio waste is so heavy. What the heck was that? That's got pinged. Okay, bit of space in there now. Good, right. Recharge. I know it was flatulent. It was the exact stuff we was after. Can't jump on there, can I? What I want to know is, what happened to all these other caretakers? Like, why are we the last one? Yeah. Well, I'm sure it'll be explained in the story at some point. I'm just kind of musing. Because you keep finding them lying around. I don't know why I brought that water cable with me. Ooh, sniper looks. Yeah. Unless it was like a software virus or something that got broadcast to all the caretakers and we just happened to be in a cave or something at the time. The heck? Yeah, like, it's a shame you have to completely scrap them and you can't, like you say, get parts off them and build one back into a functioning bot. And then have that look after your inventory. Imagine that. Oh, jeez. Where are you then? It's got wall banged. That was weird. I don't know. I've no idea what that was. I suppose it could have been something in the container like this here wall banging me. Yeah, it was. That was from inside the container.
Pugrick has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 46 months of support.
Thank you very much, Pugrick.
Nessiza has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 15 months of support.
Besides, thank you. No, I think I did. It happens so frequently. Seems a shame grinding that keyboard down. No, this is what I'm saying. You can't disassemble the container itself. You can disassemble everything else, but not the container. Or even the platform. Look at what was stood on here. There's so much metal. We're getting pretty close to the other two military drones here. There's one of them. There's one on each floor. I wonder what's in there. I thought he was dead. He was playing dead then. Oh, there's two on the ground and one on the top. That's what confused me. Well, there's only one down here. What the heck? I don't know where he was when that went off. He looks fairly intact, doesn't he? Oh, what? Oh, hey. Right, don't need you as well right now. Tactical withdrawal. That's the problem with the grenades, is like you throw them and they take a while to go off. You can't cook them. And then they've basically moved, and so you never get a proper hit on them unless you're lucky. Let's go and finish him off. So you completely left the area. It's so annoying. You dead, mate? Nice. I love the way they've done the scene in this game. Like, the whole swell of it just feels pretty authentic. Look at that. So good. see what's up here. Oh, I forgot about you lot. Got it. Yeah, what I should do is basically run round, let it start shooting at me, and then run round the corner, drop a grenade, and have it follow me. So just kite it into my grenade. I think we've just got that yellow container to do after this. And this bit. Forklift, as if. You think there was a robot upstairs? I've just cleaned upstairs, haven't I? Oh, is it? Okay. Let me chuck my stuff in here and have a look. We're meant to be scanning that. No. That's a grenade, isn't it? A guitar and a camera. Makes you wonder what happened to that person or whatever it was. A steel beam for a pillow. Lovely. Right, is that everything there?
Casarella has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 11 months of support.
Thank you very much, Casarella. Thank you, 11 months. Open the container door and toss the grenade you found. What, the downstairs container? Why? Judging by the fact they've got quite a big dining table here, I'm thinking there used to be quite a few humans were here. And then somehow they all died and got replaced by military drones. Flashbobs are humans that the robot sees flashbobs for some reason. I don't know. Maybe Auburn. Well, that's true. I mean, there's no guarantee we were the good guy. Maybe we weren't worth saving after all. Maybe those warning voices saying don't listen to them, run away. Maybe they're basically trying to warn us not to save humanity. Disappointing. Maybe all the well, this is what my theory of the virus is. Maybe all of the caretakers were received malicious code. And they just went on a killing rampage, killed all the humans, and then shut themselves down. Don't know.
PCAJ2K17 has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 20 months of support.
Thank you, PCA. Probably some unvalidated vibe-coded update caused the massacre. That's how it's going to happen, isn't it, Tom? There's going to be like some unvalidated Claude code in a vibe session that just makes it all go horribly wrong. Microsoft? Nah. It won't be Microsoft. They're still trying to play catch up. It won't be them. Oh, what's this? Wait a minute. Cheeky. They can't even get their Windows updates to work. Clear the output buffer. Such a lovely noise, that. A little bit of stuff to pack away. Yeah. What, 1 or 2 items here. 1 or 2 items. A little bit encumbered. So what's left? Copper. What's really confusing about the game is one of the caretakers wearing a scarf. Or here, want to keep his neck warm. Why does anybody wear a scarf? Obviously. It's a fashion statement. Got quite a bit of loot from that place. It's hiding an unflattering mole. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's just trying to add a bit of humanity, you know, maybe he wants to be a person. Exactly, it's Pinocchio syndrome. So just wears a scarf to make himself feel more human. I think copper box is nearly full. Gold. Nice. Can't really ignore the free gift, can we? Where have you gone? Whoa. Come on. Let's have it. Let's have that free biomass. Thanks. Nice. That literally is farming right there. It's still coming as well. I think they must have all congregated under the platform, then followed the ship when it left. And then I stopped the ship, the sun came up, and they all came to the surface and all died. That's just an all-round gift. Wait, what? How does that work? Now, the thing is, I think on the deck we've now got diesel and petrol and no oil, and I need oil. So I'm gonna have to get clever and reuse some of the piping. There are ships made of concrete in World War II, which is an alright and bad idea, because concrete is actually porous. Remember how I park at this. I'm surprised there's fuel flowing. Okay, right, what have we got? Of course, because I'm now... In theory, these tanks should be completely full. But, because the physics only works when you're here, as we've arrived, it's gone, oh, I'll start operating. So now we're just starting to get petrol and diesel coming down the line. Well, we can definitely fill up on the old diesel. If I can remember where it gets plugged in. Here, I think. That's the oil. I don't think we have a fill-up point for the petrol at all. I might have to make one. So there's our petrol line now. What do you use for oil on your ship? What do you use oil for? Oh, what do you use oil for? Primarily used in stainless steel, which is a new thing. Before that, you didn't really need it apart from fuel. But now when you build steel... What was it going to do from there? This, you need iron and oil. And you need stainless steel for the big Eden pyramid thing that you build. This is going to be petrol fill-up. What's that one do then? I mean, I've already done this. Where does that go? The only problem with this is you can't see where anything goes. I think this might be petrol already. Oh man. Is it that one? I bet it is. Yeah, it is. We don't need this. The only question I have is why it's the two of them. Is that the other one? When turbines stop working when your parts in your current orientation could lead to power issues if you're here for a while. The wind turbines stop working when parts in your current orientation. What's wrong with the orientation on a 360 wind turbine? I don't quite understand. Why do I feel like this... Where is this fuel going? It's coming into here, and the tank's got nothing in because it's getting pumped out. Where's it going? It's 98 litres a minute going somewhere. The heck? Where's that going? I didn't realise this was a 10-to-1 ratio. We're doing 10,000 litres an hour of diesel and 1,000, not even 1,000 litres of an hour of petrol. That seems really bad. Generator almost certainly on. $20,000 litres of oil an hour coming in, 3,600 litres an hour of petrol going out. How is it that goes from 3,600 down to 700 at the base? Where's it going? You get 10k out of that and 3,600 out of that. $3,600 litres an hour coming out of there. Why was that 700? I don't get this. It was 700 and now it's 3,600. Like, okay. What is this, like quantum petrol? You get 700 litres until you look at it and then you get 3,600.
Random Viking has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 120 months of support.
Thank you, Random Viking, for 10 years of support. Are we buffering the oil? Oh, there's all the plastic. Lol, I forgot about all this. We got free plastic out of that machine. Oh, there goes another one. I love it. Just drops it here. Spits out plastic blocks. It stops when the diesel storage is full. I agree, but it wasn't full. There's the oil. I should have put that oil via a tank. I really should have put it via a tank. It should be buffered. We need one of these. A couple of oil tanks here just to buffer that. I think it was spooling up. If I had a tank, it would have not happened. Let's go and get one. I don't know why the turbine stopped working. We're close to the concrete pillar of this POI, but that's a fact. Fair enough. We got solar, haven't we? But the batteries will carry us through. Probably not, Mustafa. I probably don't need as many oil tanks as we have now. You could probably ditch some of these. It's weird, the solar panels are still working, but not the wind turbines. At least if we do this, I don't think that machine consumes oil at the same rate as that pump pumps it. At just 36,000 litres an hour. Yeah, 20,000. So there's going to be 16,000 surplus, which then gives us an opportunity to take that when we dock here, because this will have a surplus of oil in it. We just need a splitter to, well, we don't even need that. We can just take a feed off here. Can you put tanks on top of each other? No, I don't think so. What I would like to see is more variations. Like different tank sizes, tank shapes, stackable tanks, modular tanks. Like, I think the, you know, the options would be really cool to have, but they're not in the game currently. We're gonna have to cross the streams. Yeah, it'd also be nice to, like, either color code or label these things. Got 31 meters of stuff. I'm going to have to plug that in there temporarily, which is not going to be happy about. Yeah, the same way they let you color code boxes, just let you color code these tanks as well. That would be cool. He's run out of room here. Man, these things do not help. Hey, free ride. Woohoo! Uh-oh. I can't quite reach that. Can I get that? Just about. I'm gonna get rid of this and this. That cover the oil fill. So now we can get diesel, petrol and oil from here. And we've got a surplus of oil, so that's good. Thing is, it doesn't give us a better way of managing the cables, really. Right, now this, I'm going to make that one way. And I'm going to make that go that way. So now, the oil coming out of here will get split between these tanks which feed that and the tanks downstairs. So that gets about 18,000 litres an hour, which is almost enough for what it needs. It needs 20. So it might get slightly starved, but I doubt it. But it means we've got a nice split in the oil. And more importantly, we can't... If we try and fill the ship up, it won't empty these tanks of oil and starve that. There's a bit of a storm again. So many of these things. No, Matt, don't. Little bit encumbered. Forgot to put that down. Alright then, so if we now connect this to here, we can also grab some more to make stainless steel. Let's have a look what we're doing with. Let's see. Electricity is holding steady. Oil is filling up, petrol's filling up. The diesel? Flipping heck. Well, that's wrong. That's including all the tanks up there as well, which is wrong. It also says we have no CO2. Is that... Did I leave that on? I did. Crikey. You take it the frame no longer tank when you use an electric gun. It still does, I think. It's still an issue. Wait a minute, what's that one? Abyss Hands. I've not seen that one. I need to look at this. It's like the Octopus, not quite as good. It's also a little bit pixelated. It looks completely different on the tower. Quite cool on the tower. Yeah, there's like a French flag in there as well. There's a French and an Italian flag in there. It's looking a bit healthier. Diesel's on about, what, 75%? They're just dying to see me. Ouch. Might as well grab them over there. This game gives you a deep fear of water. Why? You don't know what's under you. Most of it's just completely empty. Ooh, got another flag. I wonder if there's like every country's flag in the game. Right, I think we've probably loaded up enough now. That's enough for a bit. That will get us around the map a few times. What's the petrol doing? Petrol's okay. That's 2 half-full tanks. Okay, let's go and launch some stuff. That's weird, like 2 places on top of each other. Could hit that up on the way. Then head down to Exodus. You found the Canadian flag? To explore the left side of the map. Well, I'm trying to launch 4 humans. I keep getting distracted. What do you mean CO2's turned off? It should be going into a tank. Just store it and we let it build up and then we convert it. See if you can spot any sharks. Much about. The storms in this game. Oh yeah. Oh yes. A bit too many. In fact, the sea's actually getting worse and the visibility's dropping. No, electric games. You can't control it. You can't control the day-night cycle, and you can't control the weather. You get what you get. Something's beeping. Yeah. I mean, the gyro's fun anyway, but in zero visibility, it's even more fun. Frames! What the heck? I think it was loading something in. Oh, I was shocked. If I can still see them. Oh, I just saw them as well. Oh, come on, game. As if. I literally step outside and the fog goes... Whoosh. I definitely saw two sharks off the port there. Insane. What is this fog? So Nomad's Tower is on the left. Can't see it. I feel like this ship is like steering to port as well, ever so slightly. Yeah, it is, look. It's definitely turning. Platform and a habitat. I might just hit the platform up. Yeah, it is self-cleaning. There's no wipers. Wait, that's not the shark pen, is it? Oh yeah, it's before the shark pen. Rain-X. Is that what bikers put on the visor? I used to use something. It was called it was like a combined anti-mist and anti-rain, and you'd basically wipe it on the inside and the outside of the visor. I used to put it on every day. And it helped the rain to run off, but it also helped the like when you're breathing, it didn't condense as much on the visor. Coming up on this. We've really not been here. I don't know, this says this is new, so... Oh, is that a thingy ball on top? 1 second. Yes, it is. Get wrecked. Whatever you're protecting, mate, you didn't do a good job. Now why can't I open that then? Now I can open it. Random. Oh, some crayons, how nice. Strange. the early game, was power management a big thing or not? Yeah, I mean, when you're starting out, your robot doesn't have a lot of energy. His hydraulics are quite weak. The guns aren't strong. You find yourself having to be careful about your energy level a lot. So, I think in the early days, I tended to put points in the energy. Put points in, well, you need some vitality, but the battery was quite a big one. And power management, which optimizes your power usage. Because you just found yourself, when you're exploring, and there are a lot of places to explore, you run out of power. And if you run out of power, you're in trouble. So, the other thing you can do is carry batteries. But then you need to carry other things, so that you can lay cables and stuff. Still got to go back there at some point and drop a human off. Hang on. I've got a question. If I take one of these humans that I've got now and use it to unlock that thing, can I reuse the human? Or will it consume it, do we think? Because if I can use the human in there to unlock that thing, but then keep the human, I can go and launch that human. But if it's going to consume it, then I don't want to do that. But I could save it and try it, I suppose. Yeah, but I don't want to make a simple human. This is what I'm saying, Stimpy. To do that, I'd have to launch my 4, go back to Lazarus, make another one, and come back here. But I'm figuring, if I save her, it's worth trying. Because if I get the human back, I can carry on. You can reuse it, it won't be consumed, but it's extremely hard to get out afterwards. Ah. As in, carry the pod back out. One, two, three. I actually want to be up that end, don't I? I want to be up near 4, I think. Well, I'll save it and try it. And if I can't get the pod back out, I'll reload it back in. It'll make you rage quit. Oh god. You agree? Just make the most simple human possible and leave it there. This game. What's this one? Can you sit still? Thank you. A lab technician. Which is the lowest level one I got? Tech. Lab technician's a tier 1. You're stubborn enough to get it out. I like that. As a teacher, seem to remember he was quite high tech. That's a health assistant. That's what I'm trying to work out, is which one had the least number of resources. Health assistant was... Health assistant quite low. 6 high fat, they're fairly easy to do, aren't they? It's a very, very fatty health assistant, apparently. Now, I think it was down this one, but before I commit, I'm just going to go and double check. You should be able to fireman slide down this ladder. I mean, you're a robot. You're not even going to get rope burn on your hands. That's it. Perfect. I swore he goes up the stairs quicker than he comes down. Listen to the speed of the footsteps. They're pretty strong, those pods, I've heard. I expected a bit more than that, not gonna lie.
The call has entered the water. Something answered. Project Jonah is active.
Of course it's a whale.
The whale has woken. It will dive, harvest oil from the seabed, and return when full.
Why would...
Caretaker. This was made from a living animal. Moses called it infrastructure.
It will dive for oil and return with oil. Yeah, okay. Okay, my immediate question is, how do we get the oil back out of here? I was getting Star Trek vibes as well. Okay. The whale won't mind if we just borrow this. Right, this is where we see if we can actually make this happen. Because carrying things up a staircase is hilarious. You'll see, I'm sure I will. Wait, where's the ladder? Here we go. Some weird shenanigans going on halfway up. What's going on with that? Is that... They put something in the game to make that so you can't even do it? What is that? Like, you get halfway up and then the game goes, no, I'm just not going to allow you to do this. That's so weird. Is there any way we can, like, get a mooring line on there or something? Rotate the pod when you get stuck. How do you rotate it? Look sideways once on the ladder. Wait, what? Look sideways once on the ladder, and I think you'll be okay. I'm not so sure. Yeah, you can't rotate it when you've got hold of it. It's a very specific place. Well, you think that's going to help? That doesn't help. You just come back up. The game has deliberately tried to make it so that you cannot get out of here with your stuff. Only rotate it until it's clear of the ladder. Oh, scumbag. Where's it going? It just catches on that top bit. Just gotta get it over that ledge. We get to here and I'll look down a bit. Oh man, it just pings you, doesn't it? That nearly killed me. What's going on here? I mean, just carrying anything up a ladder in this game is really annoying. But these boxes in particular, I feel like it's now suddenly behaving different. Is that because I'm low on power? I was going to go get a recharge or something. Actually, I could have put this.
Philip VN78 has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 4 months of support.
Philip, thank you very much for 4 months. There's nothing we can particularly use to help either, is there? Like, even if I got the gyro there, I don't think the mooring line would go all the way to the next level. They're gonna fix this bug on Monday. Yeah, yeah. But not before I've done it. 11 minutes ago. There you go. What I might do... Oh, they didn't bring the materials. I was going to say we could build a step there, get it up and put it on it, and then I can get it from up there. That's a possibility, but I don't think I brought anything with me, no. This is weird how he doesn't want to get up this one. How come he climbed the first ladder and we got up here before and now he suddenly will not climb the ladder? That's bizarre. Yeah, you can't really... You can't really throw it up and catch it on the way back. Yeah, they've done like a hot fix as I'm playing the game. See, now as soon as I get up the ladder and I pick that up, when I look up, watch, you see that? It just, as soon as I start looking up, it just automatically pings me off the wall. Oh, it's pushing me off the wall again, look. See it? Do you know what? If this was multiplayer, you could have somebody above you. Just grab hold of it as you get near the top. Just gotta get it so I can just throw it over that ledge. Oh, you scumbag. Oh no! It just got all the way down there. I nearly had it then. I reckon if I load it back in... Actually, let's exit game. If I load it back in, get some... materials to build a platform. Build a platform near the top of that first thing. If I can get it up onto a ledge,
Habitat care is established.
I'll be fine.
That's the first bone of a fragile spine
Wait, what?
in a fragile body.
How can I be here when I saved it? That's not possible. That's physically not possible. Oh, that was the autosave. I was going to say, how could I have saved it halfway up a ladder?
Habitat care is established. That's the first bone of a fragile
I just
spine
scrolled to the bottom to
in a
choose my
fragile
last
body.
backup slot, and it was an autosave slot. Like, what's it called? The wall something. There it is. Just need some iron for that. Put a chest on the wall as a helper, what do you mean? How's that gonna fix it? He just decided not to jump that time. He thought, yeah, I'll just not bother using my legs this time. If I get it, where would I want ledge so that if I was up here I could grab it? Well, I knew, in theory, if I could get the gyro here, I could moor onto it, couldn't I? If I had it sat on a ledge. Bring a mooring cable down and attach it to it. Of course, landing a gyro here looks interesting. That's probably not going to work. What the? No, imagine if you had a mooring point. Imagine if you could attach things to yourself. That would be amazing, but no, you can't do that. Don't be silly. The trick is building this in the right place. Can we squeeze it past that? Possibly. I want to throw it a tiny bit, but I can't. I can either throw it an excessive amount or not enough. Oh God. How does it... It's so stupid. You try and get down onto the ledge and it glitches you onto the top. I figure if I build another platform beyond that one, I can throw it onto that space. But I'm going to have to go and recharge now. So the first problem is to try and get to that ledge. So let me try and build one underneath, see if we can bypass that. Okay, so in theory, if I get here and just throw the pod, it might actually stay there. And where's the pod gone? Really? I'm pretty sure this was on the first step when I saved it. I think we've just been conned. Let me go and double check that.
Habitat care is established. That's the first bone of a fragile spine.
Are we saying that if I load this game back in, it automatically throws it onto the ground? No, it's still there. Right. Okay, that's one thing. Can you walk up with the pod backwards? No. You can't climb while looking the other way or facing the other way. Like, it will only... Oh, God. It will only let you go up a ladder in a very specific way. And that is facing the ladder and looking up. It's more reliable. Will it go past that? I don't think it will. He threw the pod up when he was at the edge. I mean, I tried that. It didn't seem to work out. Because when you get to here, this is where you start to hit the lid. Just there. That's what stops you. If you pull it towards you, it pushes you off the ladder. That's the bit that stops it. Because once you're glitched into the ladder and you try and push, it pushes you out. So I don't see how you can, like, throw it out from here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, why do you go in the water, you stupid thing? Game's trying to wind me up.
The Boy55 has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 74 months of support and said, thanks for another great month. Squall HISQRL love.
I will not be defeated. The boy, think of it, 74 months. Sometimes all you need is a bit of perseverance. Right, we can get on with our lives now.
November Papa has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 136 months of support.
November Papa, thank you for 136 months. The boy, thank you for 74. Oh, I can be very stubborn. There's no doubt about that. Right, let's head down now. I don't know. It's a character trait, isn't it? It's a character trait. Sometimes, the more ridiculous something is, the more I dig my heels in. It's just like, people rage quit, whereas I get more, I know I can do this. Hey. Alright, let's go. I can be J10. Sometimes I go the other way. Sometimes I I get annoyed with something and I just give up straight away. I'm like, nah, can't be bothered with that. But other times, I'm really stubborn. I think it depends what it is. Oh, there we are. Any news on Road Kings? I'll find out when I go to Gamescom next month. Since house. I'll be going to Gamescom and I'll be playing Transport Fever 3 and Road Kings. So hopefully I'll get some info, see where they're at. I'm gonna go on Media Day though. I'm not going on any other day. I have a love-hate relationship with Gamescom. Media Day I can just about deal with, but on the public days, it is so busy, it's disgusting. I hate it. You just can't move. Oh, hang on. Habitat Node 03 12.3. There's another one. I can't even see them. It's that dark. Apparently passing habitat nodes here. Am I allowed to record? I don't know. What would probably happen, and I don't know for a fact, what would probably happen is I'll get to play the games and then interview whoever. So I'll record, interview, ask a lot of questions, and then I'll get that on record, and then I'll make a video about it, summarising it. That's how I see it going. Because I think both games are still too early for them to release the actual the actual game outside of a very select closed tester, if you see what I mean. Like, it's too early to give to influencers. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what Road King's at, because I saw it last year and I was kind of hoping it'd be more progressed by now. But we'll see. We'll see what they've done with it. I've not bought GTA 6 now. I really don't see the point in parting with cash for the game right now. It's so far away. You could literally buy it on the day or the day before. Well, no, you do, Custard. You buy a license to play it. In the same way, the operating system you're on, if it's Windows, you bought a license to use that. You don't own it. but you bought a license for it. It used to take 48 hours real time for the committee. Oh my god. Oh, what is that? Is that Jonah?
Mad South African 07 has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 137 months of support and said, hello all, hopefully my last day on the wind farm today. Stress tests currently underway. SQRL, love.
You love the wind farm. Hey Chris, how you doing? How does this work then? Is this our oil whale? The refueling whale. This thing is massive. How much oil is he carrying? What have we got here then? Oil output, a power input. So I've got to get alongside it. Wait, how does this thing work? When does it turn up, this whale? Does it just turn up randomly, or does it follow you around? I'm going to try and pull up next to him without shredding one of his fins. I would imagine if you tried to build solar on top of the whale, when the whale dives underwater, it's not going to go so well. There's 3 on the map. Oh, I see. Could you just knock your fin down a little bit? I wonder if you can build on it. How on earth are you supposed to run a cable over there? That's way too far. There's no way it's going to run that far. So has he already got mooring points on him? Oh, there is a mooring point there, look. I doubt it will reach all the way over here, though. Yeah, it's not going to reach. It's just about on the limit. Hitbox, come on. Oh, hang on. I need a mooring point this way. A ladder. I don't know if that helps us or not, to be honest. Oh my god. Can we build on this guy? Not allowed to build. Needs electricity, not fuel. It needs both, mate. You need a pipeline to get the oil off it, and you need electricity to go into it, don't you? Look, that's the oil coming out. Do it from in front of the ship. I kind of feel like it would have been better to have connectors on the side of him. Can't build on him. We just worked that out. It won't let you build anything on top of him. Why can't I get up here? That's weird. Get up this side. Yeah, if I could build a socket on him, I'd have no problem. Oh my god, this game's so stupid sometimes. Try and jump over things, it won't let you. Holy moly, what are you doing? What was that? I turned the power on and he started diving? What's all that about? What is a submarine? This guy's having a laugh. Fill with power, dive, then extract oil? Wait, what? Is he not full of oil yet? So I don't want that anyway. He can't dive with a power cable attached. Oh, I see. He wants 100 kilowatts. He wants 100 kilowatt hours of power, and then we can send him to dive. Gotcha. Yet again, the game explained absolutely nothing to you, right? So you go on a mission where you put a human in a thing and then a door opens and you see a big whale, and the game says to you, he will now dive and get you oil. You know, okay. Not really sure how that's going to work, but okay. And then one day, you're driving along in your boat, and a whale appears. No explanation. You think, oh, he's obviously been and got oil for us, and I can just get the oil. Oh, no. No, no, no. Don't you be so foolish. Oh, no. First, you have to plug in the power, and then charge its battery, and then it will go and get you some oil. Like, what? Like, just nothing is explained. Nothing is clear. And for some reason, I can't even jump over this stupid little ledge, look. Look at this. For whatever reason, it won't let me leave this now. I have to walk round. I'm gonna go and see what the... Oh, geez, the lights have gone out. Well, that's fully depleted the batteries. Okay, you may want to let me recharge for a bit, mate. That has just completely trashed the battery charge. Hang on, how big are these batteries? I need to know what we're dealing with. That thing wants 100 kilowatt hours. How big are these? 6? 6? So what do we need? About 18 batteries? Oh my god. I mean, I've got some space here. Put batteries all over the octopus face. Just put a lot of batteries along here. A lot of batteries down there. Do you have to fully charge the, Do you have to fully charge the whale before he'll dive? Or could you, like, half charge him and get half oil? 30 kilowatt hours is enough. Right, okay. You don't think so? Alright. Okay, right, guys. We've got 5 minutes before the F1, so I'm going to shoot off now. I'll be back at about 4 o'clock. It's about 2 hours' time, straight after the F1. So, yeah, I'm going to grab some food, and I shall see you all in a bit. Bye for now.